What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Maha back again with another video. As you can tell by the title, today we're hopping back into more chaser content. And it's probably the first upgrade I should have done, but my neighbor came over. He's gonna help me install the double din. I'll show you the brand. I think it's called Atoto. That the Amazon special we want to be using. It has good reviews, so we're gonna see how it does. But it also has a backup camera as well, so I think he said he wants to install that first, run the wires, and then we're gonna get the actual radio head unit in there last. So yeah, I saw this guy ready. What you doing, bro?
Getting it ready, buddy. Splice all the damn wires, from your original to your.
This is the harness everyone was saying to get. The Metra 70-1761 for Toyota 1987 and up. So
What we're gonna do is take the radio out, and then we're gonna test that before I splice it.
Before we even make sure that's the correct one.
If it's not, then you gotta send it back. Just trying to get everything.
This is the radio here, a Toto F7E, fully wireless, Apple Carplay, all the good stuff, backup camera, navigation. I don't know, I see a lot of YouTubers using this, so let's see if it works good. So we had to do some little custom work with the man Armando himself. Behind the plate, we had to drill a hole to run the wires back to the radio here. Just drill on your own accord. Don't I didn't tell you to drill. We didn't tell you to drill. You mess it up, that's on y'all.
Only in America.
Now we're trying to keep it at least pretty OEM, so we're just running with the OEM wiring back to the front. Alright, so you ran it through here. We thought we were gonna have to drop the back seat, but we didn't really need to. All you gotta do is just, if you got slim hands, you can just reach back there, have a friend push it from the back, and grab it from that little corner there. Ran the wires through it. Now he's tucking it onto the carpet seal and the trim, and run it back up onto the radio. And boom, that's the hardest part done already.
They got wires for days. Harbor Freight, cheap. You can get a whole set.
Yeah, so everything in the trim layer is supposed to just pop up.
Okay. Always use a plastic where you don't scratch nothing. One piece down. These all pop up, don't they?
Yeah, they said everything just pops off. Little clips or whatever.
Yeah, make sure, because sometimes they have. Okay.
Yeah, I think this one, take this out. So he had to do the little motion to get the bottom part out, and then he got the top.
I had to get it excited.
Yeah, you gotta finesse it a little bit, you know? You gotta warm it up.
So the ashtray stays with it?
I think they said that maybe there was a bolt to take the ashtray out. Was there a bolt in there? Or on the side?
No bolts on the side or nothing. It's funny how that one. All right.
So best what we saw, he's gonna have to pull from this side.
Yeah.
And then work your way.
We gotta throw this back.
We got what? 4 tens?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a beautiful thing when you can just zap, zap, zap.
Yeah, there's no extra crap like BMW and crap.
This is where you have to be a little bit careful.
Yeah, so if you want to pull on the wires or anything.
Antenna. Okay, so people can see all the stuff I'm taking out.
Is that the AC components and stuff on the bottom?
Yeah.
Too?
There we go.
The hell is it?
It's another antenna thing.
Oh, like twist on?
I'm hoping it just pops out. There we go.
With the old.
There you go, America.
So now for the bracket, since these we have to
use these.
Yeah, we have to reuse the brackets to put it back onto the new radio on the
Yep.
top, and then put back the AC module on the bottom. Yep. So make sure y'all test the connector first. Gonna go right in and then start wiring it up. Look at my pops there. See what's up there, channel.
What's up, YouTube? Primo.
Talk it to me, primo.
This is the man, the myth, the legend over here, guys.
Damn, man, this man be
The
helping us a lot,
man, the
man.
myth, the legend. No joke.
This man needs his own shop. Keep telling him.
The Lord had to bless him. Seriously. There's nothing this man cannot do, guys. Just remember that.
And he gonna figure it out.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't know, he figure it out.
He'll go to sleep and wake up and come back and finish
He'll come
it.
up at
That's-
2 a.m. The
that
car
is how
will be opened
determined
up.
Amando is.
He'll be like, oh, yo, I figured it out. I'm coming here right now at 2
Yeah.
a.m. I'm gonna do it right now.
No, Rich, I can't figure. No, I'll be right there. No joke.
Oh, man. If y'all local to me, man, y'all need stuff done in your car, he could definitely help you out. He definitely do some stuff for you, man.
Just remember, when you're hooking these up, you get the right wires with the right wires. Positive with positive, negative with negative. And if
Take
you
your
don't
time.
know, the wire's got a green. I'm doing the green, so the green with the black stripe, that's your negative. So make sure you, with the black and green, because if not, it's gonna sound like shit.
Oh, the static and crap.
Speakers be going all kinds of cockeyed way. One we be pushing up, one be pushing down. And you wonder why you sound like crap. We're using these because this is the 2024. Back in the 80s, we didn't use none of this crap. We didn't use no plug either. Cut it
tape.
and tape it. Use the battery to check your positive and your negative. That's how we did it back in the days. This is what's gonna take us the little long. Once you hook this up, it's all plug and play and let's go.
Yeah, so take your time with this part.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to have to
Double
take apart the whole freaking radio. Because something was wired improperly or something. I mean, it's not that hard to take it apart, but do it right the first time.
It's called work smarter, not harder.
Yep. Alright, so now we gotta take apart the little brackets on the side. They're holding the radio and the AC module together, and then mount it to the new radio right there.
Hopefully it falls in place. If not, we're gonna have to modify it.
Yep.
This is
So the stock bracket won't work, it won't line up properly, so we're gonna use the brackets that was supplied with the radio itself. So he got the bracket on, and then we mounted that bracket onto the OEM. And now,
there we go. See?
another pro tip would be to get the actual trim. And y'all see how it has this little wood piece going in between the AC module and the radio itself. You want to make sure you adjust it accordingly so Right now he's adjusting it, playing with the spacing in between, and test fitting it before we even put it back into the car.
Oh yeah.
The bracket itself has so many holes. All you gotta do is just line it up, space it out.
Gotta find the right hole.
Yep.
When you find the right hole, she's a good hole.
Oh yeah. Because I remember some people on YouTube were saying that they were kind of have to trim the wood a little bit.
I'm looking at that.
Yeah, the top part. And boom. So.
Well, we're gonna have to do is you have to squeeze the radio.
Yeah, it's a tight fit on
Tight
the top
fit.
here in the corner.
Once you push one in, that way you don't have to trim nothing. Everything will be back to being factory.
Yeah, so we didn't have to trim the actual wood trim.
So
or
then you slide this.
And that's the AC module on the bottom. You want to slide that in while the radio is fitted into the frame, and then
Once you know you got it where you got it, and then you start finding
the holes
which
to line
screw
up.
is gonna go ahead and line up. And basically, it's gonna take two. It almost line up all 4 screws. But find the 2 that are the best, and once you clamp it down, it's not going nowhere. Okay. And you can still use the factory screws from the radio. You don't have to use the
Yeah,
crazy
still using the factory bolt. Since you're still reusing the frame onto the aftermarket frame.
They're better anyways, because
The other ones are so small that they sent.
well, it's a Phillip, and this one is
8
8 millimeters,
Yep.
and it's a lot easier to get it in there.
So this quick walkthrough is make sure you line it up with the trim outside of the car. So when you hop it in the car, you just bolt everything up, and then trim goes on last. So you know that when you put the trim on last, you don't have to take it apart and readjusting and doing all this that we're doing right now. So being a bit more proactive than reactive.
Hey, horn blows.
Alright, and that's where we mounted the little mic there in the corner, and then ran the wires all the way down, then underneath, back up to the radio, to the back. And we got audio, so all you do is basically just connect it back in reverse how you took it out, and then now we get the trim back in there. Alright, y'all, so it's been about a couple days since we had this radio install. Past couple clips y'all saw, we finally installed this Atoto FEW7 radio. Link will be down in the description below if y'all interested in buying the same one. But I'm just give y'all a little sneak peek rundown how the radio looks. So it does have Apple Carplay, full backup camera with your guidelines. That's the back there. Ooh. Actually, let's play one of my beats before we get copyrighted, so we don't get copyrighted. If y'all don't know, I do make my beats, the beats you guys hear on the background of my music, I do make them myself on FL Studio. I do have a background in making beats. And alright, that's it. Yeah, this one has a good bass.
Maha on the
actually brings out the stock speakers a lot more than the stock radio, I'm not gonna lie. It does have a built-in EQ, so I have it on rock mode right now, I believe. Yeah, EQ. Then you have different presets. You have standard, jazz, hip-hop, R&B, dance. Rock really brings out the vocals and everything, and a nice balance of bass and vocals. So if y'all want to do a quick little, you know, or you can hop in here and you can manually adjust everything. If you're into music and stuff and you want more bass, you can just boost up the low end, just don't blow your speakers. But it is an OEM speaker still, so now this is kind of motivating me to actually do some upgrades in the doors. Just gonna keep the stock size and just, you know, straight swap. So it does have door speaker and then factory tweeters as well. So I think I'm gonna swap those eventually with some upgraded components, front and back. Might do a rear deck too as well. My neighbor was suggesting I do a full-on custom rear deck on the back deck over there in the back. Oh yeah, I did put some blue oh, before we get copyright. And I did do a little blue ambient, little JDM vibe interior lights here as well. That was a pretty easy install. All this cover just literally just pops off. Take a little flathead, there's a little group here on the side, pop that off, take the bulb and you just pop it back in. But yeah man, so eventually I think I'm gonna do a whole, you know, speaker in the back there, in the deck over here in the back, and back windshield, and see how it goes without. Nothing crazy, nothing. This car is not gonna be no competition music car, but that's enough to upgrade it enough to make it sound good. Right now it sounds amazing, I'm not gonna lie. For a 97 car, you know, Japanese car from the 90s, this radio sounds brand new right now, so I'm enjoying it. Obviously CarPlay, so when you get a call, you could, you know, it goes through the speaker system and everything, and then like I said, does have the included microphone that you could attach anywhere. I just attached it right here in the corner. That should be the best spot for, you know, whoever's talking to you to hear you properly. And everything is run through here. You get a call, you can answer, hang up. Text messages, I'm not sure about text messages, but it might go, no, it actually does go through. Text messages, it pops up here too, and I believe you're able to read it. And then if you have Siri or the Apple AI now that they call it, everything is integrated within the radio itself here too. So very impressed for the price. This is like $100-something, and you get a lot for the bang for buck. So and then actually too, the car's not even in reverse, but I can still hit the camera and still see it. So that means I can run it while I'm driving. And you know what that means? When I get the engine swap and I start shooting flames and anti-lag and all that stuff, I'll be able to actually see what's going on in the back, and as well as not destroy the rear bumper I have coming with the body kit too, because that body kit, especially the rear bumper, is going to sit very low, and if I'm backing up, I'm not gonna try not to bash it, you know, back into one of those parking cinder blocks, whatever they like to put on those parking lots, or even a curb, you know. So just better safe than sorry. And as well, it's not connected, I don't have one yet, but we do have an option for a front camera. When I do the front camera, it will pop up here, and I'm waiting for the front bumper to come in so I can mount it to that. So if I do need to pull in frontward, you know, forwards anywhere, won't damage the front bumper either. So, and then it has a spot here for USB. It has 2 USBs, so this is the first one, and then one that runs from the back here too, that you connect USB A, I believe it's like type A. Yeah, I believe it's type A, 2.0, 3.0, whatever you want to call it. And yeah man, so navigation works very well. It integrates with Waze or Google Maps if you have whatever you have on your phone. And yeah man, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. You can put an SD card in here too as well. Bluetooth, like I said, it has USB spots. You can change your background color. There's a lot of customization that you could do too. You can change the color of the LEDs, of the buttons down here too, so I'm just show you out there real quick. Backlight on, backlight color. So now when you tap it, you change the colors. I've seen that. So now it's on. That's supposed to be yellow. That's supposed to be cyan, which is like a teal. That's supposed to be white, but that's like an off blue, like a very light blue. That's actually blue. Green. And then this one loops, so it changes color. Yeah, purple. And then red. I'm gonna leave it on red, just to keep the little, you know, mess Trinidad flag and all that stuff too. Someone commented on my last video. They didn't know I was Trinidadian, man. Yeah, man, we're Trini, bro. Yeah, we're Trini. What going on, boy? But yeah, man. So, what else you got in here? There's a lot of settings. I still haven't been able to play with it. First thing I took off was this beep though, because every little touch you make, that was getting annoying. Like if I put the volume up, I believe. Yeah, that. Nah, that's unnecessary. And it's irritating me again, so I'm taking that off right now. I'm not even gonna play the games with it. Beep off. No one needs to know I'm making changes every 2 seconds. But yeah, man, if y'all looking for a little budget little radio, these are, as long as you have like a double din, you know, OEM setup, then it just slops right into your OEM bracket. Like you said, if a 97 Toyota Chaser, it fits right in like a glove, looks like it's OEM. So yeah, man, pretty happy with it. No damage, no nothing. Like I said, when y'all doing this, just make sure you take your time and, you know, follow directions and make sure you connect everything to where it's supposed to go. If you have any issues and you get static and all that, then you're gonna have to take the radio apart, because that means something is not connected or making full connection somewhere. So you're not supposed to hear any kind of feedback, any kind of static, any kind of nothing. You know, when the radio is off, it's completely off, you're not hearing anything. When it's on, it's very clear and crisp. So this particular model I highly recommend. For now, it's been maybe about a week since since we installed it. So I don't want to do, you know, I want to kind of do a little overview of how it's going so far, not just install video. So far so good, no hiccups, no issues. Goes, you know, get backup camera engages fine, and so far so good. So boom. But yeah, man, so that's it. Very happy with the install. Again, appreciate my neighbor for helping me out again. Always helping me out when I need it. And yeah, if I had to do that myself, I probably would have got to the radio part. Probably would have installed the radio fine. It's just that backup camera install. That's probably would have took me a little longer. So glad he was there to help. And he actually just recently installed a radio in his daughter's car and his truck. So this is how this is how the camera is looking back here too. Pretty discreet, you know, not really that noticeable. We did have to push further back, but the thing is, the plate for the adapter to the US, because Japanese and US plates are different sizes and the holes don't light up, so you have to get an adapter plate to hook up to the back, so then you can adapt it to the US model. But that causes the plate to push out a little further. So originally we had it like all the way back here, but now we had to move it up just a little bit more, and now it's fine. And just make sure you angle it down if you want to gauge your rear bumper. Just make sure you have it angled properly. It has a little hinge on there that you can adjust, and then you can tighten it down to keep that locked in place. But, and like I said, the wire, you can see a little wire here at the back. We had that ran through a little hole, and we sealed it with a sealed it bat, so no water or moisture or anything is going to get into there. And again, y'all saw the clips ran all the way back through, popped up the covers. I think we showed this part, but when you run it down here, you pull the wire out here, and then you literally pop this up and just wire tuck everything underneath the OEM plastic to keep it clean, keep it nice and OEM. So now it's pretty seamless. Same thing with the front. You continue running it to the front here, all the way to here, and then underneath, and then through the back of the radio itself under there. So a little hole right there. Once you have this apart, you'll be able to see light, and then you could just run the wires through there. So pretty easy install. Yep. So Chase is coming along, man. That radio, it threw the whole, you know, gave the car just another vibe itself for real. Now I can actually bump my phone music and, you know, Apple CarPlay, the whole nine. So backup camera. So now we're kind of like in the verge of modernizing this JDM Classic here. So a lot more coming to the channel, a lot more coming for this car specifically. We do have some installs I have planned coming soon after the holidays here for the Q. OEM radiator needs to be replaced, and I need to do some TLC on this car, so I'm gonna be doing some content soon on the Q. Like I said, Q is going on. We're just trying to get the chaser build going a little further along. JDM cars take a little longer to build, I'm starting to realize, but less than a year. I'm pretty happy from being bone stock to how it is now. So, and you know, just gotta trust the process and enjoy the process along the way, man. It's not about just the goal, it's about enjoying how you get there. Yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this video. If y'all made it this far in the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you get notified every time I post a video. And man, with that being said, always remember, repetition creates precision, y'all. Let's go.